Hello, people, and welcome to another episode of the Almost Division One podcast. I am Edward. That's Ryan. That's Sam. I don't know where they're going to be when this recording comes out, so I'm pointing all the way to the left and smack dab in the middle. Boys, how we doing?
Phenomenal, Edward. Phenomenal.
We're fired up.
Glad to hear it. Yeah,
It's good to be back. Let's Edward's hosting today, but let's welcome Edward back after a long overdue. He made it out of the coma. He's doing better despite the Bears' loss and despite Josh Allen. And it's good to hear that Josh Allen's still alive because he could have been in a coma too.
I was in no mental state to discuss either of those things. I'm a diehard Bears fan. Josh Allen is my favorite non-Bears player in the entire league. And it just was not a good weekend for me. Didn't want to talk about it. I just wanted to go deep into my hole. And
Edward, just off the dome real quick, and then we'll get into our first segment.
Yeah.
Josh Allen for Caleb Williams, straight up trade. No, nothing else. You taking it?
Josh Allen on the Bears?
Yes. For Caleb Williams.
Yeah. Yes, of course. What a silly question.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay, you guys are just being foolish now. Like, Josh Allen is, without a doubt, one, the best player in the league. Caleb has the potential to be that, but he's not there yet. I get a guaranteed surefire best player in the league, or the potential for the best player in the league. I'm taking the surefire thing.
Yeah.
It's not even a question.
And as long as Tyson Bagent doesn't go too, I'll do the trade.
Yeah, although I don't think Josh would like if Tyson Bagent stuck around. He would absolutely steal Haley Steinfeld from him. So,
yeah. All right, let's get into it. Fun little thing we decided to do because we've been talking in our group chat about some pet peeves we've had while working out at the gym. So what we're going to do today is a Mount Rushmore. And for those of you who don't know what a Mount Rushmore is, it's the four presidents. I couldn't tell you is it in South Dakota maybe?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah, it's in South Dakota, yeah.
Close enough.
Basically the game is
fuck nowhere somewhere.
Yeah, basically the game is who has the best four out of a category, and this category is pet peeves, things we hate at the gym. And I'm going to lead it off. Sam, I want you to lead us off and take the first pick. I will take the last pick. Edward will take the next pick.
All right.
Sam, go for it, buddy.
Number one pet peeve is when people just walk on the treadmill. Like they're just walking. They're not if they're walking. Like you got to walk on incline at least. You can't just be walking 3 speed, 0 incline. It's like, come on, brother. You can work harder than that. Yeah, that shit bothers me. I don't know why it does. Like walk on incline. Walk on incline then. I mean, I don't know. Hop on the bike, but like walking on 3 is just like if you ain't an old man, bro, like you got to be working harder than that. That's just me.
Sam, I'm glad you brought it up because it's really been firing me up lately. The last 2 times I've been at the gym, including tonight, all treadmills are taken. There's like 30 of them, and all of them are taken. Today I just wanted to go and do cardio, just run, and I get in. All the treadmills are taken. And every single one, people are walking and not on an incline. People are just walking. And there was maybe one guy running. I saw running. And I'm like, well, of course they're all taken because if you want to get if you're walking, you're going to have to be on that thing for an hour to get somewhat of a workout in. So, like, I hate this new trend of walking on the treadmill. Let's stop being lazy and just fucking run. Let's just run.
Well, this is what pisses me off is like, there's literally a track you can walk on. Instead, you're taking up the treadmill, instead of just walking on the track so someone else can't use the treadmill that's actually going to use it for like a better purpose, like running or walking on incline. Or
they walk on the treadmill because then they don't have to hold their phones. They can just plop their phone right there and watch fucking, Real Housewives while they're walking.
Any exercise where you're able to like watch a TV show, or I've seen people plop a book, like read a book while you're
today I was on the
working out. I'm like,
today I was on the stair stepper and I did 30 minutes and I was dying. Like I was like 20 minutes in, hurting pretty good. And this random chick next to me, is holding a book on the stair stepper reading.
Well, I respect. That's insane.
I'm like, how could you even do that? I'm like,
yeah, that would give me like a headache. But we could go on. I can go on a tangent, but I can't stand that new trend where it's walking. Like, no, I'm done with that. Run.
Yeah, that's crazy. I will say, you guys, based on my physique, you can tell I don't really use the treadmill ever. So this doesn't bother me as much as it bothers you guys. But I will say, I can see if you are someone who runs, I can see how that would be really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Edward, with that being said, take your pick, Edward.
Okay, I wouldn't necessarily call this a pet peeve. It's just something in the gym that kind of like, I don't know. I hate watching people do an exercise so abhorrently wrong.
Oh, that's a good one.
That I'm just like, do I go over and say something? But then I'm like, I should like mind my business because like I don't care if this person hurts themselves, but like it's making me angry how bad you are at doing this exercise. Like, no, I'm sorry, your legs shouldn't be fully locked out with your back at 90 degrees when you're squatting. That's not how that works. It should be all in sync for the most part.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, do I go say something? Should I like help this person? I'm like, then I'm wasting my time. I'm spending more time in the gym than I want to spend there.
Yeah.
And then like even like little things too. Like I was at the gym and I saw some kid deadlifting. And, like, in between deadlifting, he was, like, running in place. I'm like, are you stupid? All the energy you exert deadlifting and you want to run in place in between sets, you don't want to maybe, re-energize a little bit in between?
I've seen so many people do power cleans incorrectly, especially, like, now that I'm coaching in college. It's just like, oh, my God, you're going to break your back if you keep doing it like
Dude,
that.
Yeah.
I've seen some bad ones, but...
And then, like, God forbid it's a girl doing it. And then, like, if I do say something, I'm a creep for watching her. It's like, no, you're going to injure yourself. I just don't say anything. I just sit there and watch and just, like, put my hands over my eyes because I'm like, I don't know.
That's why at the gym, I just mind my own. Me
too, but sometimes I'm like, what is this person doing? So, yeah, that's my number one.
That's
honestly.
A good one. I like that one, Ed.
What about you, Soroka? What's one of yours?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I think this is a good first pick for me. Falling into my lap at 3 is the people who are on social media or on their phones and taking up a machine. That grinds my gears a lot. Like I'm watching you on the fly machine, but in between sets, I literally have seen people just like doom scrolling. I'm like, put that shit away. Like, you were at the gym. Like, seriously, dude. Like, come on. And I gotta wait for you to stop scrolling. Like, it makes me want to go over there and slap the phone out of his hand. Like, I hate that shit. I can't stand it.
Yeah, no, it drives me crazy. Dude, it's especially bad with, like, there's a ton of high schoolers that go to my gym. They think they own the fucking place. They stand there in, like, groups of 8.
They love the groups.
Dude,
they love the groups, man.
Guys, that was gonna be my next one. Like
that was gonna be my next one too.
I can't stand when there's just a group of like 15-year-olds.
We'll call that the community number 2 pet peeve.
That's the community number 2 because I've seen that so much.
15-year-olds just.
Yeah, they're crowded. They maybe do like 1-2 sets, and it's always like super heavy to see what they can do, and then put it back.
It's either that or it's like 20 pounds they're like moving. It's like nothing.
Yeah, dude, I was trying to use like the leg extension machine on Saturday, and this kid is just sitting there like trying to spit game to this girl, and he's not using the machine. They're just standing near it, like in front of it. And so I walk out. I'm like, "Are you guys using this?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Well, then can you use it, please? Because like there's people waiting." And I was just like, dude, I can't stand these freaking high school kids.
Dude, at the university gym where I'm at, there's this one chick. She's like, She's like 80 pounds. She's like this little Asian chick, and she's always there when I'm there. And there's one time she was on the leg extension machine, and she was just sitting there for like 30 minutes. I shit you not. And I'm just like, bro, like, come on, like, let's go. Like, I can't stand it.
Yeah. I've started just staring at people until they move, like getting real close to the machine and just staring.
That's good tactic. That's a really good
eventually
tactic.
Eventually, they move.
I usually sometimes I just like straight up ask, and I'm just like, I'm trying to lift. Can you like hurry it up? Like,
yeah. Dude,
like I don't think that's too disrespectful to do sometimes. Like,
it's not. But with these high school kids, I feel like intimidation is a better tactic with them. Because I don't know. Because I feel like we're kind of sounding a little entitled right now, but I don't know.
And we have the right.
There's too many people at the gym, and it's like stuff is bound to piss you off there. But like at the end of the day, we're all just trying to get in a quick lift and go home. Like,
yeah, exactly. I'm all about speed, man. I'm trying to do what can I do? So I do supersets. I run instead of walk. That stupid thing. Like, what can I do to exert the most energy and burn the most calories in the shortest amount of time? Because unlike some people who like spending like 3 hours there, I'm trying to get the fudge out. Like I'm not trying to camp out. I'm trying to get in and out.
Yeah, dude, my older brother's one of those people. He like has a long warm up.
Oh my!
And then like takes forever to lift, and then he has to go sit in the sauna, and he showers, and he sits in the massage chairs. I'm like, I understand, like, you know, getting your money's worth with all the amenities and stuff, but like, can we wrap this up? We had to start taking separate cars. I'm like, I'm not sitting here waiting for you anymore.
I think
I go through like 5 cycles of the massage chairs until they're waiting for him to be done. It's awful. But go ahead, Ryan. Sorry.
I had my next pick and I completely forgot about it. Golly.
All right. Well then, Sam, why don't you go ahead and hit us with your number 3 while Ryan ponders over there.
All right, this one. I don't know. Some people might disagree with this one. I don't think so, but I don't know.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I hate like locker room banter. When there's like those old heads in the locker room that'll just start talking to you, or like you go in the sauna and there's this freaking 65-year-old old guy that just starts talking your ear off, and you're like, dude, I don't care, man. Like,
yeah, I get that. I get that I've gotten that at my community center when my parents live in a 65+ community, and I'll go there for the hot tub, and you know I get like, you know, respect the elderly. I'll have a conversation, but like, you know, I'm in a hot tub. I'm trying to relax a little bit, and I don't need this small talk. But
yeah,
I do it anyway, just for the love of the game. But
yeah, so do I. But it always kind of just bothers me. It doesn't bother me. It's just like I just don't want it. I just want to be left alone.
Yeah.
But
yeah, not in the sauna when, you know, you're sitting there in a towel and nothing else underneath. It's like let's keep this like, you know, personal time.
Well, it's like, dude, it's like, bro, I could barely breathe right now. Can you let me like try to focus on that versus having this conversation about you in the old days? Like,
out and about, honestly, I love talking to old people and hearing about the old days, because a lot of those stories are very fascinating and kind of unhinged to the point where it's very entertaining.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. At the gym, I'm like, it's the same thing. So, I'm trying to get in and out. I don't need to.
Yep. So that was not to skip you, Edward, in this draft. I think we're already going over all over the place. My third pick is I don't like the it's kind of like Sam's, but I don't like the friends banter, like conversations. Again, this is all about my speed, trying to get out. Like, I'll run into people I know, and like we'll be chatting for 20 minutes, and it's like, no, this is the gym. I hate that. Like,
yeah.
So like when I see someone I know, walk away. Like, I'm just trying to get away, because you know, it's not like I don't like you type of thing. It's just, I think we both have the same goal to try and get out of here as fast as possible. I don't like I don't like the conversations going on while I'm trying to lift. And then it ruins your lift, too, because it could be in the middle of your lift and then just ruined by like a 20-minute conversation.
Brian, off camera, I'll give you some tactics on how to get out of that because I'm very good at that. I'm great at small talk, but I'm also great at getting out of small talk. Let me tell you.
Okay.
So I'll help you with that a little bit. My number 3 that drives me insane is when I go into the locker room and I see all these lockers that are not locked, and every single one has a person's items in there. I'm like opening like 20 lockers before I find one that is actually empty because they don't bother to lock up their stuff. They just keep it in there. I'm like, are you guys kidding me?
I had that happen today.
One of those people.
No.
One of those people, man.
Just buy a lock. It's like $5 at Walgreens.
Seriously.
I'm just.
Oh, next time I see you, I'm kicking you in the jewels, buddy, for that one.
Because I'm the same way.
No, that is.
And that I've gotten close to just throwing random people's stuff. But.
Dude, me too. I honestly think if I open your locker and it's not locked, if I have a lock with me, I can take your stuff out of the locker and put my stuff in there.
Yep.
Especially, dude, like the big lockers, if there's just like a towel and a pair of like sandals, I'm like, oh my goodness.
I hate that shit too.
So, I don't know.
I got another
drives
one.
Me up a wall.
I got another one. Right. I hate when people like don't like re-rack their weights. Like they just use it.
Yeah.
They don't take their stuff off. It's like, are you that lazy? Like you can't even take the weights off, put them away, or like clean your like thing off
just
a little bit.
Quick wipe down on the bench.
Yeah, like you sweat on there. It's a little gross. Like
the people that don't re-rack their weights are the same people that don't put their shopping carts back when they're done. You know, that's the equivalent of that. It's straight up entitlement.
Edward, I'm gonna go ahead because that.
Yeah, no, you're good.
That leads me to my last pick, and that is the weights hoggers, the hogger of the weight. They have like 15-pound dumbbells, they have 35s, and then they got 65s all around them. So like they're just hoarding all of them. It's like, come on. Like I'm a fan of the superset, but like have some class. Let's have some class.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And in that same realm, Ryan, the people that hog a spot in front of the dumbbell rack, mostly just to look at themselves in the mirror doing bicep curls instead of like, you know, like they're more interested in just looking at themselves in the mirror than actually getting a lift, and they're hogging up like they're standing in front of the freaking weights.
And I walked past the bathroom today, and I did see this guy like doing weird flexes and taking pictures in the mirror. I used to, get down it, but, good for you. I'm at the point where, whatever floats your boat, man.
No, I mean, if you have a good physique, like, do what you want, flex, take pictures and stuff, but just, like, be courteous of other people.
Edward goes over. You need me to take the photo for you, buddy?
I would never offer to take a picture of someone in the gym. Are you kidding me? Well, last one I got before we spend the entire hour talking about this is just the people who like I like to play pickup basketball. That's my preferred form of cardio.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Yeah, and the people in there that think like there's NBA scouts watching or something like that.
Edward. Well
that get
done.
like super like worked up.
Edward, well done. Wow.
Yeah.
That hits me on a personal note because I'm in Chicago, and they think the Bulls are calling their name. So there's some guys who I don't think their parents or coaches ever told them that they suck because they think they are really good and taking all the shots, and they are terrible. They're like 1 for 8 in the game. They're talking a lot of trash. They're telling their teammates to pass the ball when he hasn't passed the ball. Oh, bro!
Hey, I gotta call someone out here. I think our friend over here, Mr. Eddie Neshwa, used to be one of those people where.
Yeah, in middle school.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Remember at Integra, you got in a fight with that Indian kid.
Okay, that's a whole different thing. He charged at me. Are you kidding? What, I'm supposed to just stand there for the love of the game or something? Like, dude. I'm gonna defend myself.
That was funny though.
Yeah, fucking
Edward. That hit home for me. I think you won the Mount Rushmore with that last pick.
I definitely might have. Okay, so like I'm playing the other day, right? And this kid I'm like guarding on the other team is just horrible. Like, he's trying to back me down, but like I played O-line. Like, it's not easy to back me down. He ends up like literally running himself into the freaking wall at the baseline, and he's like trying to call foul on me. I'm like, dude, my hands were like literally behind my back. I didn't touch you. I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, and then they were like, shoot for it, and this kid just straight up bricks the heck out of it. It was horrible. And then I'm like, I'm not even gonna guard this kid. So like I'm like double because one kid on his team was really good. So I was like helping double team the whole time, and he'd kick it out. Anytime that the ball touched his hands, he had to shoot it.
Oh my god!
And I knew he was gonna do that. So I was just like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna help double team on this kid. Please shoot, because I'm excellent at rebounding for gym pickup standards, not competitive basketball standards. But that's the forte.
How's the average pickup game go for Mr. Ryan the Stud Sroka? Like, are you just balling on these guys, or do you actually have to try, or how's that go?
No, so it depends. So I play in a rec league, organized like referees and stuff like that, and I had like 35 last game. It's awesome.
Oh my!
But so I'll play in the LA Fitness, and it's these group of dudes, and without saying anything too politically incorrect, like, it's Chicago. So like,
if you didn't preface it with the politically correct statement.
So like, first of all, I'm the only white guy in there. And it takes me a while to hop in because they're like, he's a white boy, he can't play. And it takes me like 45.
Even at your height, they don't look at you and be like,
"Oh, no." And I'll even wear like my college gear, like showing like I played college basketball. It doesn't matter. So it takes me like usually like 45 minutes to hop in. But I've stopped playing in the LA Fitness games because there's been 2 different scenarios now where people have threatened to pull out guns during the game. So I'm like, all right, I'm done with this.
Jeez. Yeah, that's not worth it, dude.
Yeah, I was just like, I'll just stick to my rec league and organized ball. So let me tell you, it's a huge confidence boost each time I play in one of those.
Oh my gosh, dude! I wish there was like rec league football games where I could just go pancake like 40-year-old dudes.
There's flag football.
Eddie, what do you?
I can't play flag football. I played offensive line. You think I could play flag football?
Yeah, but you just get a little rough with it. I don't know.
Don't they need a center in flag football, Ed?
Are you kidding me to just stand there snapping the ball back?
Hey.
Might as well just be the water boy or something.
What do you average in a pickup game at where do you go? LA Fitness, Lifetime Fitness, where do you go, Ed?
Have you guys heard of Vasa?
Mm-mm.
It's a new gym that's like they're like popping up everywhere. It's actually real nice and it's cheap too. It's like $30 a month. And they've got everything pretty much, just like on a smaller scale.
What do you average, like 2.9 points a game, 8 boards, 2 assists?
Yeah, pretty much.
Potato.
Yeah, close enough. Give or take on the points. There was one game I kind of was like going crazy. Like normally even like I don't know. Like, I have a tendency to miss layups and stuff, too. But there was one game I just literally could not miss. Like, I was just, like, throwing crap up, and it was finding its way in. And that's so, like, awesome. I ended up scoring. Yeah, like, a game 2-11, I ended up scoring, like, 8 points and had, like, I don't know. I don't keep track of.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah. Like I said, I'm mostly there to, like, break a sweat. So I'm just, like, running around, setting screens, grabbing rebounds, and, like, finding I'm not shooting threes. I'm not standing in a corner trying to shoot threes. Because 1, I'm going to miss, and 2, that kind of defeats the purpose of why I'm there in the first place.
Yep.
You're a team player, Ed.
And so, I found my way to the hole. If I get the rock, great. If not, hopefully, the ball bounces my way to get a board.
There you go.
That's all I'm trying to do.
There we go. Love to hear that.
Love to see it.
And guys, we talked about this for 25 minutes. It's time we move on.
There is a topic I need to bring up real quick before we get to the Super Bowl.
Oh, jeez.
Bill Belichick not inducted into the Hall of Fame, first ballot.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
I saw that.
What are we doing? Like, what?
I think the people are just a little jealous of him pulling the 24-year-old. I think it's still a little bit of that going on.
Well, apparently they're not even together anymore.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't keep the Rock up anymore, so she left him. Yeah.
No, nothing sadder than true love failing, you know?
Yeah, true love, right?
That's love at its finest.
Dude, I just don't understand. Like, I'd love to hear someone from the voting committee come out and say what it was that that he didn't do to warrant being a first ballot Hall of Famer. Because you can say oh, he didn't do anything without Brady. Name me one coach who's won a Super Bowl without a great quarterback, besides Joe Gibbs.
He won a playoff game. He won a playoff game as the coach of the Cleveland Browns.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And so, oh my! He won 2 Super Bowls with the Giants as a D coordinator. He went to 9 with the Patriots. The Peyton Manning didn't go to 9 Super Bowls.
I don't think there's really much explanation here. I think it's just the people that control it don't like Bill Belichick for some reason.
I think that's absolutely what it is.
But I can't believe that's even allowed to happen. Someone should get fired for real.
They really should. Because, dude, my fear is it's going to turn into baseball where because it's all media members voting on who gets into the Hall of Fame, they're going to let their personal grudges and stuff keep them from voting in people who are obviously worthy.
Yep.
Because, dude, even it's not as egregious as Belichick, but last year, Luke Kuechly doesn't get voted in first ballot. Why? What more does Luke Kuechly have to prove? Do you even watch football? Have you seen him play? He's kind of one of the best players of all time.
I saw something about Robert Kraft not getting inducted too.
Yeah.
And I'm you might as well throw him in there too, honestly.
I don't understand it. If their reasoning is we're still not sure if he's going to come back to the NFL or not, okay. But then why is he on the ballot 2 years removed from leaving the Patriots is what I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't know. That whole thing is just so weird to me. But I had to bring it up because that's so egregious and terrible.
That's actually insane. I can't even believe that's real.
Yeah, it's so bad. But
I blame Jordan.
Anyways.
I blame Jordan.
Are you talking about my country or his girlfriend?
I blame Jordan.
I think he's referring to my country of origin. That's what it sounds like.
You're 10 years behind us right now, Ed, so I can't blame him yet, but maybe in 10 years.
All right, let's move on. We got a Super Bowl coming up this Sunday. Seahawks versus Patriots. So I'm going to kick us off, if you guys don't mind.
Please, Ed.
Go ahead.
I personally am going to take the Seattle Seahawks to win this Super Bowl. And honestly, I kind of think they're going to do it kind of comfortably. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be 34-24 kind of thing. I think they'll win by 2 possessions for sure. And the reason is, I'm not going to – it's not a Patriots thing. The Patriots have a really good defense. Drake May has had an awesome year and everything. I think they're just – the Seahawks – are playing at a level that I don't think anyone in the league even comes close to right now. And their roster compared to the Patriots, there is just so much more talent on that roster. Mm-hmm. Seattle's O-line is better. Their receivers are better. Their backs are better. Patriots probably have better tight ends, but their offensive personnel, Seattle blows them out of the water. And then on defense, it's pretty comparable, but Seattle's definitely got more star power. And
I'll tell you what, I'm going Seattle, and it's Eddie. You're bringing up great points. This is my point. These Patriot fans, they don't deserve another Super Bowl. All right, they've had the soup. They've been in the soupy How many times in the
Please
last
don't ever call
15
it the
years?
Soupy.
No,
Right.
we're gonna hold on. Stop right there. Please
The
apologize for
Soupy.
calling it the soupy.
I'm not going to apologize.
I'd really prefer you apologize so we can move on and continue our.
I'm gonna continue here. The Patriots
Let
fans,
the
they don't
record show.
deserve
I
it.
really did. I did not care for that. What I don't know. I did not care for that nickname for the Super Bowl. Please just call it the Super Bowl. Call it the big game if you have to. Please, not the soupy.
The big game. No, bro. We can't have the Patriots win again. All right. That's my number one reason why is because they've had what, 6? How many times have they won?
6,
How many times have they been in the Super Bowl period in the last 15 years? I think close to 10.
Yeah, it's been 9, I believe. They're 6-3 in Super Bowls.
Was it 2015, 2016? Can't remember what year it was, but the Seahawks lost that heartbreaker to the Patriots right at the last second at the goal line. Yep, 2014. So I think it'd be cool if the Seahawks can get that one back. And that's it for me.
So essentially, you're picking the Seahawks based off vibes, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, based off bias, history. I would like to see a different team win. I don't think Boston fans have got it so good. Like, think about it. They got the Celtics, the Bruins, the Patriots.
Dude, and did you see some of the stuff coming out from Patriots fans? The 2 years they were awful. It's like, this is a walk in the park for Bears fans. Give me a break. They were all ready to jump off a bridge. I'm like, are you guys kidding me right now? I don't want to hear it.
This is the thing. It's not like all their teams suck. Like, if one team sucks, at least they have another team to pick them up, like the Celtics or the Red Sox.
The Bruins.
The Bruins. It's not like all their teams ever all suck. I feel like they deserve all the teams to suck 1 year at least.
It's insane. And just, dude, I don't know. And honestly, what the Patriots have done on this playoff run so far has not impressed me all that much.
They're surviving.
Their defense has impressed me a lot. Their defense is playing really, really good right now. I'm not gonna lie, but their offense it's not inspiring me to think that they can all of a sudden put up 31, because they're gonna need at least 30, I think, to beat Seattle. Nothing that they've done so far has shown me that they're going to do it. So, I don't know.
I agree. I haven't. All I'm going to say is Seattle has been a dominant team going through this playoffs. They look like a Super Bowl champion. Patriots are just skating by. And I do get the weather conditions for them against Denver, but it still looked like it still looked like poop. And
I mean, you can blame the weather for all of those games. Honestly, they haven't really played in a clean weather game so far, but that doesn't really have an effect on Will Campbell, their rookie left tackle. He is not playing good right now. He's been getting worked. He got worked by Odafe Owe, who, have you guys heard of him? No. I have. He went to Penn State because I'm a genius. But as you guys know. But he's a good player, but he's not an elite pass rusher. He got worked by Will Anderson. He got worked by Nick Bonito in Denver. And dude, it's not getting any easier. Seattle's got guys. I
think Seattle too, think about all the teams the Patriots have faced this year. They haven't I guess they played Denver 2 weeks ago, but they played Stidham. They didn't even play Bo Nix either. They haven't.
If Bo Nix was in, they win that game.
Yeah.
They haven't really had a real test yet this whole season, except against the Bills.
Yeah. Seriously.
I want to give a shout out to Sam Darnold. I think that's also my pick. Seattle looks dominant, but how great of a story. I mean, he was a third string on Carolina, at least a second string, something like that.
Yeah, it was a second string.
Shipped out everywhere. I mean, where did he go? Where did he start off at? I don't even remember.
The Jets, the Panthers, the Niners, the Vikings, and now the Seahawks. He's been on 5 teams.
I mean, Minnesota, for them to give that guy away, how dumb do they look?
and now their GM's been fired.
Yeah.
I think it's literally reactionary, all because of how good Darnold has looked
Yes.
in this entire season, including the playoffs. Because that was their whole like reasoning behind getting rid of him was like, yeah, he played great, but in the playoffs he really had a stinker. Like, yeah, the guy got sacked 9 times. So what do you want him to do?
Yeah,
And then you lost to Detroit.
Think about how good the Vikings would have been this year if they had Sam Darnold and not freaking JJ McCarthy.
Oh my gosh, they probably make a deep. They could possibly be a Super Bowl team, honestly.
Yeah,
they might still be playing right now.
Yeah, they very well could be. And just the whole thing that didn't make sense to me, it's like that. This is what the franchise tag in the NFL is for. Why did you not use it? I still can't wrap my head around that. If you're not completely sold on a guy who's about to hit free agency, franchise tag him and either confirm or be like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I don't want to sign this guy long term. Or like, what? Like, I still don't understand the reasoning behind that.
I just don't understand how you can go 14-3 with Sam Darnold and just let him go and walk and not like at least keep him and make him like fight for the spot with JJ, you know?
Yeah, kind of one
Especially
thing
when
I've
you
realized,
don't know, like JJ hasn't really had like a real season yet, and you're just gonna put all your trust in him when you got someone that you know can win. Like, I don't understand. Like,
yeah, dude, one thing I've realized about like being a GM in the NFL, you need zero ego to do that job. Like, you can't like be so scared, like you can't like dig your heels in a mistake. You have to kind of acknowledge it was a mistake and fix it. Like, look at the Eagles, for example. Like, they got, how much crap did they get for taking, I don't even remember the guy's name, over Justin Jefferson? They took, I don't remember, the TCU guy. And then one spot later, the Vikings take Justin Jefferson. Huge whiff, right? But instead of digging their heels in, like, no, we still believe in this guy. He's just as good as Jefferson. They're like, all right, no, we messed up. So let's go fix it and let's get A.J. Brown. You know? And, like, you can argue all you want about how it ended up working out, but, like, 2018, the Cardinals took Josh Rosen, and they get the number 1 pick. They're like, we're not going to squander this opportunity. Like, we messed up making that pick, so we're going to take Kyler now.
Yeah.
Who's clearly a better player. You can't dig your heels in on mistakes. Like, yeah, you drafted JJ, but Darnold went 14-3 and put up crazy numbers. Like, whatever. You wasted a draft pick. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
Like Andy Reid, the Chiefs have blown draft picks. They took Clyde Edward-Helaire and Felix Anuzike and like guys you've don't even know.
Yeah.
And they're still a dynasty. Like, whatever. People whiff on picks. Like, it's just insane. Like, whatever. It happens. But you can't dig your heels in and make it worse by letting the guy leave. Like, it would have sucked for JJ, honestly. I would have felt really bad. Like, man, he didn't really get a fair chance because he was hurt and, like, you never even really got to see him play. Whatever. That's life, you know? It happens.
I will say,
so
I think this is going to be one of the least watched Super Bowls of all time.
I'd say the halftime show has a lot to do with that as well.
Correct.
No one's going to be tuning in for that.
I will not be tuning in. I shouldn't get into this, but I will be.
I'm just not a Bad Bunny fan.
Yeah.
I couldn't name you one of his songs or even a lyric or something.
Well, he's speaking in Spanish, so singing in Spanish. Nothing against Spanish music, but it's just, I don't know. Whatever.
Just
we're not going
down
that hole. Yeah.
Know your audience. Like, come on, we can't get a little Chris Stapleton, a little Red Hot Chili Peppers to perform at the halftime show.
Right.
You know, I don't know. Just whatever. I don't really care that much, honestly. That'll be my time to go get refreshments, relieve myself if need be. You know, I'll find something to do to fill that time slot.
It's just disappointing. Like, the Super Bowl halftime show is like kind of half the reason you're tuning in.
Not for me, but
not for
the casual fan, yeah.
For the casual fan, like my sister watching the game, she's probably not even gonna watch it now. Like,
yeah, like dude, they hit it on the head. a few years ago with Shakira. Like, come on, that's what guys want to see.
I think it's Rihanna that you're thinking of.
No, Shakira and the other one. Who's
Shakira?
the other one? It was Shakira and another lady.
It was Shakira for sure. I don't know with who, maybe.
Why do I not even remember this?
Lady Gaga, maybe? I don't know.
No, it wasn't Lady Gaga.
I don't know.
Hold on.
I do think it's going to be... Well, and also, like... I don't know.
I don't like Bad Bunny either. I just don't really... He's huge right now, but it's like...
I will say
I don't know anyone that
listens
listens to him.
It was Jennifer Lopez.
Ew, it sounds like a terrible... Not you like that.
Oh, the music wasn't good, but they were just pleasant to look at, I must say.
Yeah, but the music... I mean, Shakira has one song and Jennifer Lopez has 0 songs.
Dude, I don't care.
It's like Eddie said, it's not about the music. It's not about the music.
All right.
I want to see good-looking girls in a dress, not a good-looking guy in a dress, because Bad Bunny wears dresses. It is a thing he does.
All right, let's move on. I know
I'm being a horn dog right now. I would have preferred Chris Stapleton, but
yeah. Let's move on. Let's move on here. It's time to talk some NBA.
Let's talk some NBA.
Let's talk some NBA.
I got a lot to say here, Ryan.
Yeah, let's start out with what's going on around, and then we'll get to the Chicago Bulls because a lot to talk with the Bulls. And they are probably the biggest player right now in free agency, or not free agency, but trade deadline. So a lot of things going on. Biggest one is Anthony Davis getting traded to the Washington Wizards. Let me pull up for nothing. Basically wiping out that trade that Nico Harrison did for the Mavericks, trading away Luka Doncic for virtually nothing now. They managed to get lucky and get Cooper Flagg, but that had nothing to do with the trade. So they officially just said, yeah, we messed up. Here's Anthony Davis, and let's just restart over.
Okay, so the Mavs traded Anthony Davis, Jaden Hardy, D'Angelo Russell, and Dante Exum to the Wizards for Chris Middleton, A.J. Johnson, Malachi Branham, and Marvin Bagley III. Which, by the way, I still cannot believe Marvin Bagley was that much of a bust. I was a Marvin Bagley truther. I thought that he was going to be elite.
I'm surprised he's still in the I didn't even know he was still in the NBA. That's a terrible trade for Dallas. I mean, are they getting picks at least? I mean, those are all
2 first-round picks and 3 second-round.
Okay, that's not 2 first-round?
Yeah, but it's a Thunder's 2026 and the Warriors top 20 protected in 2030. So neither one of them is even going to be a top 20 pick.
Correct.
Which, that's just horrendous, in my opinion.
Yeah, and all those players are like, they're not good. They're just not. Like Branham and AJ Johnson show flashes, but they're weak. They're not good. It's nothing near Anthony Davis.
But what is Anthony Davis? Why did the Wizards? What are the Wizards getting out of this?
That's a good
They're
question.
Pretty awful too. Why did they take on Anthony Davis?
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense. To
it could
me
even just.
Side, really.
It could even a lot of I wouldn't put it past owners are so greedy. It's something to have people come and watch and put people in the seats. As crazy.
Yeah,
as
I'd understand an aging vet who actually can stay healthy, but they're not gonna buy tickets to go watch him sit on the bench.
Sure, and that's a good point. Yeah.
I just think it's funny that nobody wants Anthony Davis.
And
Dude, this just brings me back to I cannot believe how freaking lucky LeBron always gets with all this. Anthony Davis.
You think he has nothing to do with all this, Edward?
He has everything to do with all this. But if you're Nico Harrison, what do you give a crap about LeBron? Why are you
Yeah.
I still do not understand what was going through your head when you made that trade.
Yeah.
What's Luka averaging now? 34 a game? Something like that? It's close, right? It's definitely over 30.
It's over 30.
It's literally the dumbest trade of all time.
It's the dumbest
Deshaun Watson trade, I think, still beats it, but
I don't know, man.
I think it's definitely the dumbest trade in NBA history for sure.
NBA history, yeah, absolutely. That just
let's
there
let's keep it moving for now.
unreal.
Let's keep it going. So we did have I will, because the other big news is Kobe White today is going to the Hornets with Mike Conley, who we recently acquired from Minnesota, just as a trade piece. He's going to the Hornets. In return, the Bulls got Colin Sexton, Ousmane Dieng, and 3 second-round draft picks. Again, Edward brought it up, which is a very good point. We get 3 second-round draft picks. It would be nice to have a first every once in a while.
That'd be preferred. Dude, it's just the Bulls drive me crazy. 'Cause, they're always in this middle ground of being just as average as possible. They love being in the play-in tournament for some reason.
Oh.
And they refuse to sell, to just tank and sell players to try to accumulate picks and get, draft young talent. Instead, what they do is they hang on to this aging talent for as long as humanly possible until their value is freaking dirt cheap. And then they're like, oh, let's move off of this guy.
Yeah.
We were talking about it today. Go ahead, Sam.
Is it bad for me to say, it was kind of good to see Vooch go?
Oh, I love the Vooch. I love that trade.
Okay, but you're telling me if we don't trade Vooch 2 years ago, we can't get a first-round pick? Instead, we have to get Anthony Simons and a second?
Anthony Simons is a good player.
He's a good player, but why aren't we getting picks? Why are we getting players? Get picks. Stockpile picks.
Yeah. No.
What is Anthony Simons? How does he move the needle for us? Vooch is a good player.
So right now, if you're the Bears, not the Bears,
Bulls.
the Bulls GM, what are you doing, Ed?
I don't even really know who's on this roster anymore.
It's a lot of guards. They're not done with free or trade deadline. There's too many guards still. They're still doing something. It's just a matter of what they're doing, because I think I can't. So my thing was, I'm texting with my friends. I don't know what they're doing. I think they're trying to sell, but they're not good at it, because they're
not maximizing the value.
Yeah, I think they are trying to sell, and they realize that, but they're just not good at it. Getting rid of Kobe White was great, in my opinion.
That's the right thing to do.
He's a good player. We could get value from him. We just, like I said to Edward earlier, we traded a $20 bill for 2 10s. Colin Sexton, in my opinion, is kind of the same caliber. Kobe White's probably better. He is, but I do like Sexton, but it's just.
I like Sexton, but what's different between him and Ayo Dosunmu?
Exactly.
They're both good defending guys who can score a little bit.
Yeah. No, and
hustle players, high energy.
And that's why I think they're selling. That's why I think they're selling. But it's just those second round, they're nice. And I did bring this up to Edward. You got to remember, you can get steals in the second round. There's only 2 rounds, so players do fall the second round. But it would be nice every once in a while to get a first rounder, after a while.
Show me the hit rate on second round picks compared to top 10 picks.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure, that's easy.
Sure, we're not gonna get dude. It's what are we stockpiling second round picks for?
I think they're just.
I would have rather had 1 first instead of 3 seconds.
Correct.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think anyone will take that as well,
especially a Hornets first round pick.
But I think this is also, they're not done yet and stocking up whatever they can to also be another trade. At least I hope that's what they're doing.
Dude, I don't know. They don't do anything right.
They don't, and they are obsessed with that.
They should have traded Zach LaVine 5 years ago.
Yeah.
We could have gotten multiple firsts and DeMar. Instead, we hang on to them. Go ahead, Ryan. I'm sorry.
No, the problem is, so I don't know if you remember that year. Golly, I don't remember what year that is. Maybe 2021.
Yeah, we were the number 1 seed for 2 weeks.
We were the number 1 seed for the first half going into the All-Star break.
Mm-hmm.
And then Lonzo,
what did we finish as, the 5th?
Something down there. We weren't in the play-in. I think we made playoffs, but
mm-hmm.
But anyway, they saw how we could be and Lonzo got hurt and ruined everything. But like we weren't going anywhere even if Lonzo was healthy. Like, come on, that was a fluke. It's like the Cavaliers finishing first every year. They're not doing anything in the playoffs.
No, not.
So I think they just held on to that a little bit too long. But DeMar and LaVine, they held on to him too long to where we couldn't get anything for him. It was impossible to trade LaVine towards the end. We just had to get what we could take at that point.
Didn't a story come out that like the Knicks were like pushing really heavy to get LaVine?
Yeah,
they were offering multiple firsts.
And that was many, many years ago before we were.
That's
what
I'm saying. Like, why? What is Zach LaVine is a good player. He is not a needle mover. We were never going to win a championship with Zach LaVine as our number one.
No.
So why hang on to him? Why not accumulate some picks? Same with DeMar. DeMar was awesome for us. He exceeded my expectations, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But like we were never gonna win a championship with a core of LaVine, DeMar, and Lonzo. Maybe if you get a Durant or someone to play with those guys.
Yeah.
Or if we still had Jimmy, like, I could see us making a run. Yeah. Like, either trade for a star or, like, sell off. Yeah. Being in the middle does nothing for you.
No.
Nothing drives me more insane than just sitting in the middle.
It's Reinsdorf and it's the ownership where they're okay with being in the middle because it's enough to put people in the seats and enough to create this fake excitement when we're just stuck there. Like, I also did want to I forgot to mention another big trade was James Harden getting traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And
they did that trade? That trade went through?
Yeah. And then Darius Garland is going to Los Angeles Clippers.
What a horrible trade for the Cavs.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm not a
I disagree.
Yeah, I'm not a Darius Garland guy.
I don't think Darius
Garland's that good.
I think it's a massive upgrade for
Correct.
the Cavs.
I think the Cavs have a fair chance now. I think the Cavs have a chance.
Especially, really? How long is it going to be until James Harden stays out all night at a strip club, throws a fit, and then demands a trade?
And the Cavs have zero chance still because James Harden, he ain't a winner, bro.
He's not.
But they'll be in the playoffs and they'll be in big games.
They'll be in a deep run. I mean, think about it this year. Unless Tatum comes back with the Celtics, I heard he might be. There's no one in the East. I mean, I think the best team in the East is the Knicks. And
I think so too.
Pacers are gone without everybody.
But by the way, speaking of the Pacers, like real quick, we'll get back on topic. Man, they are such a freaking brilliantly run organization. They make the finals last year.
No kidding.
Halliburton is hurt.
And now they're going to be a top 3 pick.
We're tanking.
Yeah.
We're going to get – because this is an excellent draft.
Oh, it's the best draft. I was going to bring that up. If you're in the lottery for this draft, you are getting a right now game changer for your team. It is that
what
deep.
A just brilliant move by the Pacers. Like, screw this. Why would we – Halliburton's gone for the year. What is the point of trying to be an 8 seed? Like, let's tank.
And they're about to
get a guy.
They're going to be a top 2 pick. So they get the luxury. Don't matter. It's 1A and 1B this year. It's not 1-2. You get either AJ Dybantsa, I butchered that name probably, or Darren Peterson. And both of those guys are all-stars, no debate, in a couple of years. Like, those are the two best 1-2 picks I've seen in a while.
Really?
They are both of them. Like, I keep going back and forth with who's going to be the first pick, but it's like picking left Twix and right Twix. You can't go wrong.
Wow. So compare it to you're the college basketball guy. Compare it to like last year with Cooper Flagg and Dylan Harper.
No, it blows that out of the water because Cooper Flagg was much better than Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper's been solid, but
I know, but
both of these guys, you literally, like I said, it's 1A 1B draft pick.
I more just mean what level of prospect are they compared to Flagg?
Like their ceiling, or what are you saying?
Yeah.
I think AJ. I mean, both AJ Dybantsa. They're both different players too. AJ Dybantsa, 6'9", lengthy slasher mostly, but very creative mid-range, capable of shooting the three. His ceiling is like, I don't even know who to compare him to, but he is a definitive all-star for sure. Future of the NBA. Kind of like a Jason Tatum, if I had to pick anyone, except he can't shoot the three as well. But he's that gifted. He only went to BYU because he got $7 million in NIL.
That's amazing.
But he's phenomenal. If I had the first pick, I might have to go Darren Peterson. He's 6'6" shooting guard, shoots the crap out of the ball, scores all three levels very well. That's one thing AJ kind of struggles. He doesn't struggle, but he's not as gifted of a 3-point shooter. Darren Peterson can go all three levels. I mean, he's not even playing full minute. He's playing 20 minutes a game right now and averaging over 20 points per game. That is insane.
I'm kind of realizing I can't find him on ESPN. I'm assuming he was like not qualified.
He's got minutes restrictions because of he's kind of nursing injuries, and that's another story. His parents are like being really annoying and trying to say like they're basically saving him for the NBA, but Bill Self wants him to play selfishly, obviously. But
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like he should kind of want to play too.
Exactly, and Kansas is good, and he's a big part of it. But he's only playing 20 minutes a game and averaging over 20 points per game. Like, that's insane.
That is pretty ridiculous, dude. That's like, and because I was just looking at it, he's scoring at a 50% clip.
He's
not just a ball hog. It looks like just chucking up shots. He's actually an efficient scorer.
Like they played BYU and Peterson won the matchup against AJ, and he had 18 points in 20 minutes on 6 of 9 shooting. That's as efficient as it gets. But yeah, the NBA draft this year is just super deep. You got the kid from, I don't remember his name off the top of my head, from Louisville. He's going to go around 4 or 5. Cameron Boozer, Koa Pete from Arizona. Those are the definitive probably top 4. Who's the last freshman I'm missing? There's 5 freshmen that will go top 5.
You're asking Boozer, the wrong guy.
AJ,
serious.
Darren Peterson.
PJ Haggerty?
No, he's the Kansas State guy.
Mm-hmm.
Who am I missing?
I could not tell you, buddy.
Anyway, there's just so much good young talent going in this draft. If you're in a lottery pick, you're getting a really good player. So it stinks that the Bulls.
Oh, that's good then. The Bulls will be sitting right at 14, just outside of the spot where they can actually get outside. Golly, dude, that just drives me insane that they keep doing this. Because, are you talking about Caleb Wilson, Ryan?
Correct. That is the last Fab Five. Yes, Caleb Wilson.
Okay.
So if you get any one of those guys, that's a franchise changer, and we're not going to be nowhere near that in the top 5. So
because dude, like that's just what drives me crazy. Had we like actually had a plan and like done this rebuild right, we can have so many picks for a year like this one where we can maybe move up a little bit, or we should have been tanking and just been there naturally anyways. Like, what is? I don't understand. I don't know. They drive me crazy, dude.
Yeah. And last thing before we move on from the NBA, we do obviously have to talk about the Greek Freak. That's the biggest thing. It's going to happen before the trade deadline.
You think so?
Milwaukee's just very desperate to get rid of him. And the trade deadline is tomorrow afternoon, so it's going to happen soon.
Mm-hmm. Do we have any projections where we think he's going to go?
I am seeing Miami, and who was the other one that I saw?
I've seen a lot about Golden State right now.
Golden State is up there. They kind of fell off a little bit. They don't have
They're sitting at the 8th seed right now. I don't know.
Who is it? Miami. Who did I see?
San Antonio.
Timberwolves, maybe?
Yes, it was the Timberwolves. Thank you, Sam.
Yeah.
Miami and Minnesota. I think those are two. Dude. I think those are two good spots because he wants to win. Like the Bulls thing was funny, but he ain't coming to Chicago. Why would he come to Chicago? Just to be in the same.
Why would the Bulls trade for him? We don't even have first-round picks to give up for him. We traded him all for Vooch 3 years ago.
It's not even picks, but like, why would it? He would be in the same spot as he is in Milwaukee. Just a crap.
He'd be in a worse spot, honestly.
Worse spot, 100% a worse spot. So he ain't coming to us.
Dang, I think the Timberwolves is a very interesting. Everyone always throws out the Spurs, the Thunder, or the Knicks.
No,
like for Giannis, but dude, Minnesota, him and Ant, that probably pushes him over the top. Honestly,
dude, that would be really, really sweet. Like I'm not gonna lie.
That would. But Miami has more probably. Milwaukee's going to want Miami because they have a lot of good young talent if they're doing this rebuild. That rookie from Illinois is doing really good. Kasparis. Definitely pronouncing that wrong, but him. Khalil Ware has been really good center. Tyler Hero would definitely be thrown in there as a Milwaukee guy. So if I'm Milwaukee, I'm definitely going after Miami if I'm really trying to do this rebuild. But Minnesota's going to try and do a huge push, and that's probably where Giannis would want to go to win. So we'll see. I think those are the two favorites. I think Golden State could be a possibility if he doesn't get traded after the deadline.
I don't think
I just don't think Golden State has enough to offer.
They don't. Who are you going to trade? Podziemski?
I don't even know. Their roster is not very good right now.
Hey, don't they got Cam Spencer on the team?
They have Cam Spencer, baby.
Cam Spencer, baby. That's my guy.
But I do want to mention one thing. One optimistic thing about the Bulls that I do like, and which is why I think they're selling, is they are getting very young, and they have some good pieces now. But the problem is they don't have a high enough draft pick to get a really good stud. They need a stud. They don't have a stud.
They
have good pieces. They don't have a stud. They have Giddey is awesome. I love him as a role player.
I like Giddey.
Buzelis he needs to live up to the hype a little bit. I wanted to see a little bit more of a stride from him in his second year. Haven't seen it, but he could be that guy.
I like Dosunmu.
Again, Dosunmu is not a starter in the NBA though. He's a good six man.
Yeah, but that's valuable. What do you the guy we drafted this year, the French guy? What do you think of him?
I haven't seen enough of it. He hasn't played at all in the big leagues.
What did you think of him before we took him?
Don't like the pick.
Soroka,
I didn't like it either.
Pissed.
I was
very much in favor of Derek Queen, even though you didn't like him. But...
No, you proved me wrong on that. Hated the Derek Queen. I wanted no part of Derek Queen, and he's proved me wrong. He's been one of the best rookies. He's probably the top 3 rookie.
Yeah.
But I do and then Anthony Simons, I know you were talking down, and he's a really good, exciting young player. So we have some good pieces, but we don't have a star.
And the problem is there's no path for us to get a star.
No.
We don't have picks or guys that we can go trade for a Giannis. And even if we did manage to trade Giannis, we'd have to give up everything where we wouldn't even have guys around him. Mm-hmm. And then we keep sitting in this middle ground where we can't get anyone through the draft.
Right. I think the only way would be getting someone through the draft, and hopefully we start losing games by losing a couple of those key pieces. I think we probably will, but our only hope is rigging the lottery again like we did for Derrick Rose. I think that's our only way to get out of this funk.
Maybe Carlos Boozer wants his son to come to the Windy City.
It's not
a little reunion.
And the NBA needs Chicago. They need the market.
Yeah, dude.
So I don't see why, because I don't know if you knew this, but Derrick Rose, when we rigged the lottery ball, we had a point, 0.7%.
0.8?
Yeah. 0.7% chance to get the first pick.
All over again.
So it happened. Yeah, it happened last year. So that's what I'm hoping for. Because we'll probably end up like with the 12th or 13th projected.
Well, in order for them to like rig it for us, we either got to do LeBron a favor or it's got to be insanely profitable for the NBA to like make it happen. Derrick Rose to the Bulls was one of the most perfect storylines the NBA has ever had.
Right.
So obviously they're going to do it. And then, Mavs helping out LeBron a little bit. Here's a cookie thrown your way.
Yeah.
In the form of Cooper Flag.
Here's a cookie. So I do like the Bulls. They do have some solid pieces, and I hope they're not done. But they need to start. I hope this kind of starts losing a lot of games the rest of the year. Because forget about the Giannis thing. Whoever's even brought that up, I'm like, come on. Who would we trade to get Giannis? You think they want Patrick Williams?
Zealous.
You think they want Patrick Williams?
We were plus $300 to get him at one point, so.
That's so crazy, dude. Who was wasting money betting on that?
Oh my gosh.
Call the number if you're betting on the Bulls to get.
When that happened, I texted my roommate and I was like, if he comes to Chicago, I'll do a cold plunge in Lake Michigan this weekend. Like, we don't even have enough assets. We have no first round. We have one first round. Yeah, they want second round picks for Giannis, and they want Patrick Williams and Mataz Buzelis, who hasn't proved anything. Yeah.
Literally. No, it's so dumb. I will say, this is a little off topic, but I don't know if you guys understand how much of a Jimmy Butler fan I am. And the whole reason he was traded from Miami is because of their refusal to put another star next to him. If they go out now and trade for Giannis after getting rid of Jimmy, I would be so mad.
Yeah.
Like now you guys want to get another star so Bam Adebayo can shoot fadeaway jumpers instead of going to the paint. Gosh, that guy pisses me off. But I don't know. Now that you've said Minnesota, I kind of hope that's the spot where he lands because, like, obviously, like, they wouldn't have to trade Ant to get him. I don't know what their pick situation is and like their young player situation, but
they got a good GM in Minnesota, so I think they'll be set in stone with whatever happens.
Yeah, I mean they don't have a ton of young talent on the team besides Anthony Edwards.
Minnesota's built; they're going to be built to win for the future, though. They got a good GM that wants to win. He's going to make the right moves and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if they got Giannis. I don't know.
I would have to look at Minnesota's roster. I don't even know.
I think they would get rid of Randall, probably. I think they got Randall.
Yeah, they would definitely have to deal away Randall.
They would ship him.
Yeah, but they don't want Randall. They would probably
DiVincenzo, maybe.
They wouldn't want DiVincenzo either. They would want who's the lengthy mother trucker who's good at defense?
Jaden McDaniels.
McDaniels, they would want.
Yeah, he would have to go for sure. I don't know if Johnny Using is doing anything. I loved him at UCLA.
I like McDaniels.
I like McDaniels
and that's
too,
the thing, because McDaniels, I think, is really important to that roster.
He is.
But I mean, Giannis is a defensive player of the year, so he's that caliber of guy.
And you can find that out of anyone, really. Not anyone,
I mean,
but
you're taking.
I'm
Giannis,
sure Milwaukee has a 3-and-D guy that they can get.
Yeah, I'm sure they can. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know Minnesota's like picks either, so I don't know how much they'd be willing to throw in, but. I could see Minnesota making a win now move and just giving up everything they got to really push this forward.
Right.
Although I will say I really don't think Minnesota can win a championship until they do something about those horrendous uniforms.
Yeah.
It's got to be one of the ugliest uniform combinations I've ever seen in my life.
So they do have actually some trading pieces. I'm looking right now. Terrence Shannon would definitely be out of there. He would be off to Milwaukee, no doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Dillingham would be gone. He's another exciting young player. And then they would pick between Randall or McDaniels, probably.
And then, because what is Julius Randle's contract? He's making $30 million, but how long does he left? Will that clear just a bunch of money for Milwaukee then after that?
I think so. So
I can see them taking on Randle and then buying him out so they can clear that huge hole. Because the thing is, too, NBA, they have to match the salaries, so they'd have to throw in Randall.
Yeah. But we will see. I'm excited to see. I do think he really wants out of Milwaukee. There's no way he's finishing the season there, but could be wrong. We'll see.
What do you think they'd get more for him if they traded him now at the deadline or if they waited until the offseason?
I think I heard that they would get more for him now rather than the offseason. Yeah. I heard that they really want to push to trade him away right now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I really like the Minnesota idea. So
I think it's definitely Minnesota or Miami because Miami has a lot of good young pieces that they can trade away.
Yeah, they do. I will say, dude, as much as Pat Riley pisses me off because he is very stingy, he is so good at recognize him and Spoelstra. They're so good at recognizing talent.
Spoelstra is my favorite coach in the NBA, hands down.
I think he is the best coach in the NBA.
He is 100%. It's not close.
Dude, he's so insane. Like I don't know. Yeah, he's just ridiculous. If like LeBron never left, they probably win.
Yep.
So I don't know. He's so good. Like I still just like Jimmy Butler's a good ass player. Like I love Jimmy Butler.
And you think like Jimmy Butler did carry them that bubble run, and then they went in 2022 against Boston. Yes, yeah. Jimmy carried them. Yes, a lot of it was Jimmy. But look at that surrounding cast. Like, yeah, Bam's pretty good too, but like Spoelstra is Spoelstra is a huge reason why they went to the finals both times. Like
it's literally like he doesn't get enough credit, and I don't know why. It was Jimmy and Spoelstra carrying him through those runs.
Yeah,
it wasn't Jimmy all by himself. I know Jimmy gets all the credit, which he deserves so much of it, but Spoelstra needs he needs his flowers for that because that was just such an insane coaching. Yeah. I don't know.
All right, boys. I am in my roommate's room, and he's probably wanting to come in here to go to sleep, so I'm going to have to call it a podcast.
I don't care what he wants. We're recording the Almost D1 podcast.
That is true.
It's more important.
Well, I think that's us pulling the plug, fellas, so
let's talk
wraps for this episode, but
tune in next week. We'll talk more. I know Sam wants to get into UFC and some wrestling that's going on. We'll get into more of that.
We didn't even touch on any of the UFC.
We'll touch on that.
Maybe I was actually meaning to talk about that.
We'll do an episode this Sunday to talk about that real quick and get that out to the viewers who want to hear some wrestling, some UFC, some good stuff going on. And just so Sam can thrive a little bit. I know he's been sitting here quiet with the NBA stuff, so let's give him some time to shine, huh?
I mean, I have nothing good to say when you got the NBA talk going, so I might as well just keep my
football
mouth
season's
shut.
about to be over. UFC is going to be in the forefront of our conversations from now on, pretty much.
No, yeah, I've been watching college basketball quite a bit too, so I'm looking forward to March Madness, and I'm also looking forward to talking a little bit of wrestling. March Madness. Yep. So tune in, fellas. We'll have some good stuff coming up with that, but
absolutely.
But yeah.
In the meantime, we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for stopping by, and you boys have a good night.
Peace out.
Later.